Hello everybody, this is Michael from the Boardgames Chronicle, and we today continue with Atlantic Chase, Advanced Battle Rules. We'll be playing the third mini-scenario from the scenario book. It will be Norway Patrol. In our last two videos, I was showing you the basics of the Advanced Battle Rules on the example of the Grafspe mini-campaign. It was scenario 1 and 2. Today we are moving to the April 1940 and we'll be near the Norway. The British are trying to interrupt the iron ore shipments from Sweden to Germany. So the DD squadrons represent the mines which are being set by the mine ships, and the Renown is their kind of a escort. At the same time, Gneisenau and Scharnhorst, two very modern pocket battleships of the German forces, are escorting the invasion of the land forces to the Norway. And they suddenly hit each other, observe each other, and the battle starts. As you can see, both sides are in the running attitude, so they're moving away from themselves. It's a bad weather, so it means it will be only two rounds of the battle. Let me move this back. Yeah. What else can I tell you about it? There is no snow for check. There is immediately the confusion on the British side. What this confusion means? This is a special token. It can be used only once. It will shift a hit or a special effect from one ship to another friendly ship. So, for example, if Renown is hit, it could be done against both destroyers. Alternatively, this confusion allows to command enemy ship during the maneuver or attitude step. So, we shall see how it goes. The destroyers have a strength, if I understand correctly. They can first of all fire torpedoes twice, so we can remember about this. Yeah, let me put torpedoes on the British side. No, normally it's only once, and there are like 8 destroyers, so they can sustain like 8 hits. But to be quite honest, from the victory perspective, those destroyers are not so important. The victory conditions says clearly that the Germans win decisively if they sink, and marginally if they cripple Renown. On the other side, the British, if the Renown is crippled, break away, then they will have a marginal victory. But if they sink an enemy battle cruiser or cripple both, they will also have a decisive victory. So let's see how it goes. We follow the sequence of play for the advanced battle. So there was no snow check, so confusion marker is just here. Attitude is set at the beginning of the game for the first round. So gunnery, simple like this, gunnery. We will focus as a British on one of those ships. Let it be Scharnhorst. This is a this is a long range from near to far. So it will be rolling 2 die with a modification of gunnery, which is 1 for Renown. Yes, and nothing else, I think. Yeah, no more modifications. So we roll on the running this table. The roll is 3 + 1 4. Unfortunately nothing. And now the DD squadrons, they cannot fire on long. They can fire only on a point blank or short range. That's a pity. So now Scharnhorst and Gneisenau will focus on Renown, of course. First of all, Scharnhorst +2. Oh no, the wrong color of the dice, sorry. It's 6, so that's nothing. And now Gneisenau it's 5. That's also nothing. So nobody was successful in their fire. Now we move to the maneuver. The ships can move away, and I think the renown will try to do it, and the DD squadrons too. There is simply too much firepower. Definitely. And now, as for those, they will not be moving outside. They will not try to break away. The German will break away only if the British have an undamaged battleship or battle cruiser, and they have a damage on their side. So no. Okay. All those behaviors, you can check battle behaviors in the solitary book, yeah, for Atlantic Chase. They are here. I was just cross-referencing this, so neither side will do it. Okay, turn 2. First of all, attitude. I think the Germans would like to hit the British, so they will acquire. I would leave the squadron like it is, and I think Renown should also try to cripple them. Okay, so it will be gunnery now. And now for the gunnery, first of all, this is extreme range, so we roll 3 die, and the 2 highest will score a hit. For Renown, we have +1 modifier, and that's all. Against Scharnhorst again. So this is 5 + 1, 6. Nothing. Although you can see that on acquire it's much easier, yeah, to get a good result. The DD squadron cannot do anything, so now the both Germans roll. This is 4 + 2, this is 6, nothing, and the second one, this is 4 + 2, 6, nothing. So that was end of the battle. Pretty short and without any losses, so the German have not managed to get anything, any cripple or sunk of a renown. The British also did not mention anything. So you know what, guys? I think that in a moment I will replay this scenario just to see if it could go differently. So stay with me, we'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. So let's try to play this scenario once again. I would like to see some hits, simple like this, between those battleships. So there's no initial check. Attitude we have set for the first turn. So gunnery immediately. This is a long range, so squadrons are not firing. The battleships are firing on the running table. So 2 die. Renown against Scharnhorst. 7 + 1, 8. This is still splash. So yeah, no luck. Now Scharnhorst +2, Gneisenau +2 on this column. Let's see how it goes. Everything goes against Renown, of course. 7 + 2, this is 9. So we finally have a hit. And I think this confusion will be used by the British to transfer the hit to the DD squadron. And now the Gneisenau rolls against Renown on the +2. Oh my goodness. That's 14. Oh my goodness, this is a special result. Severe result. I always confuse special with severe. And it was on the long range. So we look here. 9. This is superstructure. And the superstructure is here. Yeah. There are no modifiers on those tables, as you can see. So let's see what damage was done. 9. This is pretty high. Communications. Communications is a pretty special damage. Communications. During each attitude step, the ship suffers a hit. And that will give us automatically 1 hit on the next turn. And it's crippled. Okay. Now we move to the torpedoes. There will be no torpedoes. There is no range. And to the maneuver. I think we will definitely move away. And the Germans will stay here. Lingering effects. We have lingering effects of communication. So we go here. And yeah, communication can be repaired on 8, 9, 10, 12. And nothing bad happens on the lower values. So we will not be using this damage controller. Just a reminder, you can use a damage control. The ship will not be able to do any kind of gunnery next turn, but we will be rolling 3 dice and choose 2 highest to see if we can repair. In case of flooding or fire, it's very important, but for communications, I don't think so. So let's roll and let's see. 11, fantastic, repaired. Renown managed to repair the communications. It is not crippled anymore. So we move to the second battle round. First and foremost, we'll do the attitude. The Germans again will try to score a hit. Definitely. As for the renown, I think he should also try to fire. On the other hand, yeah, he can only get the points if he does some damage to the ships, and that can remain running. Okay, now gunnery, renown shooting against Scharnhorst, 3 dice, 2 lowest +1. This is 5 +1, this is 6, and on acquired table this will be splash, just. And the Germans have +2. You see, you can also observe is that on a long range, those pretty modern German battleships had a pretty good guns. This 2 on the long and extreme range is very good result. Yeah. Very good. This is 5 +2, this is 7, and that's a hit. Renown was hit. And now we roll with Gneisenau. Very important roll. Oh, this is 11. 11 on the choir is okay. Severe result, and this was extreme. So we roll here. 2 die. This is 5. 5 is superstructure. Okay, and because of this superstructure, and we have gunnery more than 0, we roll here. Let's see, maybe communications again. 8. Yes, actually they fix it for 1 turn, but then it broke. And that will be all. No maneuver. We can try to break away with DD Squadron, just for the demonstration purposes. It's in far zone, it's +2. There is no enemy near close zone. The enemy is not closing. The closing enemy is fast enough, so just +2. 8, 10. So the DD Squadron will run away. As for the result of this game, Germans managed to cripple Renown. The British did not manage to do any damage, so this is marginal victory of Germany. Thank you very much for the demonstration. I played it twice. I wanted to see some hits, and probably you would do the same. I hope you like Atlantic Chase. I hope you enjoyed also this short movie. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and waiting for your comments regarding this fantastic game. Thank you for today, and bye.